Today we mark the anniversary of the D-Day landings, and we're blessed to have with us 5 veterans of that campaign. The campaign that liberated France, Belgium, and Holland. It's our duty to come here and remember them and their families and their heroic sacrifice. We do it gladly. Last year, we journeyed to France to commemorate D-Day on Juno Beach. Those of us who were fortunate enough to go followed the path of the regiment through France, Belgium, and Holland. We paid tribute to the fallen at various war cemeteries and regimental monuments. Many of the fallen 1st Hussars are laid to rest in cemeteries in Europe. May they rest in peace, confident that we will never forget them. In reflecting about today, for some reason I kept getting an image in my mind of a painting of the monument at Vimy Ridge. It's a famous painting. You guys that read war books or history books would see it. And there's the monuments up on high, and ascending the slopes are the spirit of the fallen soldiers. And in some ways, I think the same thing is happening here today at our monument, the Holy Roller. The fallen are here with us, and they're pleased and happy that we're remembering them and their families. Since the end of World War II, the regiment's been served by incredibly dedicated soldiers, and some of them have passed on as well. Men with the name of Conron, Hull, Newman, Tuffin, and recently this year Claggett. I'm sure they're here with us today as well. To close, I'd like to read a statement by the CEO of the Royal Winnipeg Rifles after the action on June the 6th. You can imagine what this man felt like watching his infantry trying to get off the beach on June the 6th. And he wrote a very moving complimentary comment on the 1st Hussars that day. And the theme which our Padre had me read was thinking of things that are excellent, honorable, just, heroic. And I think this excerpt speaks to that. So I'd like you to imagine June 6, 1944, the morning, the Royal Winnipeg Rifles, equipped with just light infantry weapons, trying to overcome the opposition of the German machine gun nests and anti-tank guns. So this is from Lieutenant Colonel Meldram. Time and time again throughout the day, without thought for their personal safety or their state of fatigue, the squadrons of the 1st Hussars came to the assistance of this and other battalions of the 7th Canadian Infantry Brigade. In paying high tribute to their gallantry and skill, it is regretted that the heat and speed of action prevented recognition and consequent comment of the actions of troop commanders and individual crew commanders. It is stated without hesitation, however, that no higher degree of courage or calculated daring could be displayed than that showed by every commander and subunit of the gallant 1st Hussars. I salute the veterans today, all the serving members of the 1st Hussars, the association, the families. It's an honor to be your honorary colonel. Thank you.
Thank you, Colonel Moss. I'd like to invite our commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Christopher Brown, to offer a few words.
Thank you and good morning. I apologize for the rain. There's only some things the CO's power can't prevent. But I'll show a little bit of the extension of my office later today. We have some awards and promotions. My comments will be brief. The soldiers will be encouraged to hear that. I'm extremely proud to be the commanding officer of this regiment. The traditions that go back to 1856 that make us such a centerpiece and a foundation of our 2 communities, London and Middlesex, and as well as Sarnia and Lambton. It's humbling to be the commanding officer, knowing that you have this temporary appointment, this snapshot in time, where you have the the distinct honor to lead these great soldiers and officers that we have before us, but also to lead the institution that is made up of, as the honorary colonel said, our association and members of the association proudly on parade here today, as well as members of our families and our employers and our neighbors are here to share this important act of remembrance. But my last message is, again, back to the regiment. I'm extremely humbled and proud to be your commanding officer. You serve your country with distinction in everything that you do, and it's my privilege to lead you. Thank you.